everybody! Welcome in to episode 2 of the Budget Build Battles. This month, because it's only once a month, I am joined by the lovely Jesse of Chisel and Foam, whose face you can't see because we've got one camera work going on today on that end. But that's okay. He exists. He is here. Jesse, if you'd like to introduce yourself in your disembodied voice.
Absolutely. Hi, everybody. My name is Jesse, the human behind Chisel and Foam. I primarily stick to making, buildings and things of that nature out of foam. Mainly is my predominant discipline. That's why it's in the name. But I've been known to make a few other things as well. Also, some real-world dioramas, things of that nature, and I've been really excited to do this budget build challenge again with Ashlyn.
Jesse is an
And
absolutely
I am
incredible
happy to be
creator.
here.
Yeah, I'm so happy to have you here. I apologize to everyone for my post-Gen Con voice. This is as good as it gets. It does the thing. It's mostly working today. But yeah, Jesse is an amazing creator. Long time been connected. My camera is currently supported by things that Jesse has made for me. Because I have a very short camera. And these city stacker blocks are honestly, some of my most used terrain, both in supporting cameras and in just being such a quick and easy cityscape. So I'm going to go ahead and actually show that off a little bit. I'm going to swap cameras so that y'all can see this. My camera that I'm then going to have to figure out.
When you told me you were using them for that, that's amazing.
Yeah. So these city blocks he made for an episode of the Art of Adventure, which is coming back. It's coming back. We're doing the thing. But they are absolutely amazing. And as someone who consistently cannot build things that require measuring, so like cities and foamcraft and all the thing that Jesse does so well, it's amazing getting to see what you create. It amazes me every time. I'm consistently wowed by the things that I see you post.
Thank you. That's very kind. I mean, I've been wowed by so many of the things you've made. I mean, what comes out to mind immediately is that beehive cavern that you made.
Oh yeah, I love that one's so much
Out of
fun.
that packaging material.
It's one of the few things I've airbrushed too. Before I got my own airbrush, it was the first thing I ever airbrushed, doing all the honey drips. Well, speaking of caverns, I'm making Jesse do something that isn't amazing buildings like he usually does. I'm making him build caverns with me. So that's going to be our build challenge for today. If you are new here in the Budget Build Battles, what we do is we have an hour to create a themed build based on a theme and only with cheap materials. So that's going to be things you can find at the dollar store, things that you definitely find on clearance, trash. We love trash. Just everyday items that we can throw together and make cool terrain with. Oh, this is gonna be a fun one, voice-wise. So we are gonna do a cavern set today. So we're each gonna take a little bit of time, talk about our overall plan. And at the end of this, we'll see if either of us have created what we set out to create in the first place. Oftentimes, it doesn't. If you're familiar with the show Nailed It, this is the crafter version of Nailed It. We have grand plans. We'll see if they happen. So Jesse, if you want to walk us through your plan.
Yes, I'm actually gonna make a actual board. As you see, I have a foam board piece here. It's just your ready board that you can get it primarily Family Dollar, and it's got the paper that peels off. And I'm also going to be utilizing some cork sheets, some sponges, paint, as you know, some twine, and scissors and knife and
Yep.
paint, and I'm gonna attempt to make some landings with a river of lava in the middle.
Oh, that's gonna be so cool. I'm so excited to see this. The first time I had Jesse on this, he kicked my butt. Like, no question, kicked my butt. So I'm very excited for this.
Well, don't worry. I won't spend half the stream trying to peel paper off of foam this time.
You've learned?
Yes.
Yeah, that's a prep step you're allowed to make ahead of time. All right. For mine, so one of my favorite things that I make is rocks. Like genuinely just like rock stalagmites and things like that. But the problem with the way I build them is it's paper mache. And paper mache takes a god-awful amount of time to dry. It does mean that these are incredibly sturdy. Minis can be supported on this. It's great. Also, I'm going to adjust my camera because it's a little too far that way. There we go. Watch I do this and it all comes tumbling down. So I adore these. They're literally just made of tin foil, and I'm watching the camera move as I talk. It's literally just tin foil and paper towel, like really, really cheap napkins. But I want to figure out a way to be able to make them quickly. So what I'm going to try and do today is instead of using like a mixture of PVA, glue, and water like I usually would make like paper mache, I'm gonna try and use hot glue. And we'll see how many burns I get by the end of today. Where essentially I'm gonna like kind of, as going along with that same napkin material, see how well it sticks to it, how sturdy it is, how well it takes paint. Because the paper mache, all of those are great. It creates this awesome texture. I haven't tried it with hot glue, so it's going to be an experiment day. But I figured I've got a lot of brown stones. I'm going to make some black stones to go with my cavern sets that are also paper mache, because I sometimes am a one-trick pony. All right, I'm going to go ahead.
You are the queen of hot glue.
I'm going to go ahead and stand up because that's just easier for me right now. Because I don't really have anywhere for my legs to go under this. But we have an hour for this build. So I'm going to go ahead and put that on the clock. Timer, 1 hour. All right. Jesse, are you ready?
I'm ready.
All right. As we're going through this, feel free to ask both of us questions in the chat. This is also an interview show, so you can ask both of us all sorts of things. But I will be trying to keep my eye on the chat as well while trying not to burn my fingers off. All right, and we are starting in 3, 2, 1, go! Oh, that hurt my voice. All right.
Oh, yeah, careful.
No, I will never be careful. Careful is for the weak. All right. Let's get the first bit on here. Ah! I've already attached it to my own finger.
That didn't take long.
Look, I am predictable. I am consistent. It's a gift. And for this, I'm just gonna have to build this up over a bit. Ow. See? First glue burn.
At least you're already gluing stuff down.
It's at least step one.
So did you have a plan? Like, how far ahead did you know that you were gonna do what you're gonna do?
Today.
Yeah.
Literally came down here during my lunch break and was like, what am I gonna do? Let's look through everything and see what
over my lunch as well.
Yep. Very, very classic. So I will say already for this version of the technique, I'm not able to create as, like, poofy of a structure.
Mm-hmm.
Just based on the fact that it's just a lot. I need there to be strength in it. And usually the paper mache is what's giving it that strength. Versus I'm now having to pile on a lot more tinfoil to make kind of a core. Which isn't a problem per se, it's just more a noticing. Yeah, we'll have this one be kind of like steps. My worry is that the ow. That burned me through the tinfoil, so that's fun. My worry is that the paint will take forever to dry on the napkins if I'm not careful.
Yeah, I've basically accepted it's like there will be no dry paint. Or very little,
no.
if any.
Yeah. Alright, let's do a mini size test. Okay. It's a nice little, like, rocky structure within the cavern. I'll take that. Alright. Now to attach on the napkin pieces that I just cut into frickin' ribbons on accident. It's fine. More precision. Hot. I had to turn my hot glue on like the hottest setting so it wouldn't lump quite as much.
Mm-hmm.
Which makes this a little bit of a lightly tap it until it adheres sort of moment.
Oh, actually, you need to reach for another stick.
Okay, that's
Reload the glue gun.
Oh, goodness. I missed things in the thing. How do you set up your camera like that? So I have a web camera here on a stick, on a tripod, and then I have my other camera is literally just the webcam on this laptop. Yeah, and then it's up on the a stack of towers. Jesse's is I believe it's your phone, right?
It is, and it's on an articulating arm just facing down.
Yep. Sometimes the simple solutions are the best solutions. Ow.
Yeah, and we're all about simple with this challenge too.
Yeah.
And it's about encouraging everybody else to keep it simple. You know, you don't have to go out and spend a bunch of money to have fun like this.
Absolutely. That is the vibes. This channel's all about making crafting and tabletop really accessible. Uh, the stuff you get from your friendly local gaming store is great. Friendly local gaming stores are wonderful. We love them. But you don't need expensive shit. If you want the expensive shit, use the expensive shit. If you don't, cool. I don't. That's because I'm cheap. I know what I'm about.
It's way more fun to save stuff from the garbage anyway.
Exactly.
Like from going to the garbage.
Yes. It was already getting thrown away. Might as well go to... Ow. That's going to be the soundtrack of this one, is just me
Yeah, you're putting
injuring
yourself
myself.
through it, aren't you?
It's fine. We're fine. I probably should have gloves or something, but then, like, it feels less, like, connected to the craft. No, it's just that I'm lazy. Arms of lights. Articulating moss. You make your own moss. Hell yeah. I think I just saw your post on that. Amazing acrylics. So they use burlap to make moss. And I think that's just so freaking cool.
Oh, I love that.
Right? Like, how freaking creative.
Always seen the technique too of, you know, people bringing dirt and things, actual nature in, and putting it in the oven for a while and stuff like that. But I have a trouble finding that where I'm at. I have to actually go out into the woods, and I don't have woods really near me.
I live in San Diego. We don't really have woods.
Yeah, you don't have a woodland area that you could easily get to.
I got beach.
Beach and cactus?
Someone's got to remix the VOD with all of my ows. Yeah. Honestly,
Yes.
that would be so on brand. Sounds like you just signed yourself up for that, Lux.
It's important when you're doing rocky things like we're doing, is that you want to try to avoid clean lines. If you can mess it up a little bit, do that.
Yeah. That's why I like doing scenics more than I like doing, like, towns. Just because I can be kind of messy. And it's then a aesthetic choice. And it's definitely not laziness. Alright, despite the fact that I keep injuring myself, this is working. Which I am happy about. We'll see how many of these I can get done in an hour, but... the principle is there. I definitely tend to now make more, like, scatter terrain for these things.
Well, you're really good at it. Like, I wish I had made more scatter terrain. I'm trying to, like, in some ways, but...
It's one of my favorite things, just because it adds so much to a scene. And it means you can reuse old stuff. Like your big pieces. Because you just accessorize it. It's like a good outfit.
And you can even utilize your offcuts like this, just make it just another little rock.
Yep. Okay. Alright, I've almost got all of my tinfoil on this. Or all my stuff on my tinfoil. right. Let's glue down a few of these bits a little better. Yeah, I definitely need more chaotic music for this. This is so calm. Alright. Okay. First one done. That's a nice little rock.
Oh wow, that looks great.
How come our
Very
names
realistic.
are on the wrong sides? We are on... Nope, I'm Ashlyn. This is Ashlyn over here. All right. And now to turn it all black. Where'd my big brush go? Oh, well, smaller brush it is. Oh, it's literally right next to me. I'm doing great, guys. All right, we have 46 minutes left.
Time flies, doesn't it?
It does. It's always funny where, like, the first 30 minutes goes by and then everyone goes, oh shit, I'm so far behind. I'm gonna move this mini out of the way before I destroy it. That's smart. On my screen it says you're Jesse. Weird. I don't know how it does that. Anyone else seeing it backwards? Because that, like, it's an image. It shouldn't be backwards.
Yeah, if anybody else is seeing that, let us know.
That's frickin' wild. What circle things? Oh, I think those are the channel points. You gain channel points the longer you have been watching a channel, I believe. People who actually watch Twitch streams let me know. I don't pay attention all the time.
Yeah, it's something like that. Some kind of space points.
Yeah, so you are able to redeem points. There are a few different ones in my particular channel. You also can purchase bits to cheer. The bits help in that they send me money. And money means that I can keep going with these, which is great. You also can support by going on my Patreon, which is linked in the bio, as well as subscribing. And if you are a Prime member, like you have Amazon Prime, you are able to give one free subscription every month. So if you have not used your Prime subscription yet, go ahead and subscribe, follow, all the things. I'm really bad at saying that every time. I don't think I've ever said it in any of the recent things. And that's on me. Okay, that is a black rock. I have a Patreon, yes. Yes, hey! Thanks for subscribing, Earthos! Hell yeah! Also, when you subscribe, you will get sent a direct link into my Discord. We do have an Art of Adventure Discord here that gets you access to chatting with all the amazing creators that I bring on here, because I kind of just bully them all into coming on. Not really. They come on their own accord. But it's where, yeah, we share crafting tips and tricks and things like that in the Discord. It's also where there are chats for talking about all the different shows. There will be new shows coming out soon as I am doing updates, which is fun. I'm going to shorten this. But the Patreon subscribers get a little bit of, you get an extra role in our Discord. It's got some perks to it. I don't remember what they are. Yes, I am the Dollar Store DM. This is very much my wheelhouse in being a cheap little crafter. Ow, mother. See, there's another one. Ow. God damn it. 2 back to back. It's a new record. But yeah, so new updates around here. Oh, do I have a mic issue? Or is it... Oh, good. I sound like a robot. We love that. Give me just a second. I will reset my mic.
This is for convoys.
Alright. Do I sound less robotic now?
Sounding a little roboty to me now.
Now I sound robotic on Discord. Great.
No, you're good now. You're good now.
Oh.
You're clear.
Cool. Okay, chat says I'm good there too. Awesome. Back to crafting. Yeah, sometimes it's the... Gotta turn it off, turn it back on. Hot. Alright, I'm gonna try for a stalagmite this time that definitely doesn't look like a witch's hat at all. I don't know what you're talking about. Definitely not like a melted
Not
witch.
at all.
Definitely not like the Wicked Witch of the West all melted. Speaking of, my TikTok feed today has just almost entirely been Jesus Christ Superstar. I have watched Cynthia Erivo singing all day.
Sounds like a good time.
Well,
Can't say I've seen it though.
I actually know very little about that musical. Not the biggest Andrew Lloyd Webber person. It is wild being in a timeline where Andrew Lloyd Webber is somehow popular again. But, you know, there are worse things.
Yeah.
Alright. Anything else in the chat? Heh, stalagmite. Hope it doesn't bite. Womp. It might. I can't see myself out after a bad joke. I run this. Y'all are just stuck with me. Alright, we're at 38 minutes. I am honestly shocked how well this is working. I thought it was gonna make like a bunch of crappy mess underneath. Now, watch me change my tune when I have to, if it like doesn't frickin' dry in time for me to dry brush. But you know, that's when you grab a sponge.
Yep, that's when you grab a sponge. They're good at that.
Yep. Like, I prefer to dry brush with these, but I will say it does not have the same texture as it does when I do paper mache. It is like smoother rock, which is not inherently a bad thing. It's just different.
No. Actually, I find whenever I make foam rocks, getting something of a smoother surface is very difficult because not all rocks are jagged and pointy.
Yeah.
You
That's
get
why
a rounded shape or...
Yeah, that's the thing I really like about doing this versus doing it like in the stacked sort of rock way, is that you get more of that organic shape. Which I like. Ah! Don't knock over everything. My hot glue gun has a very long glue stick attached to it, which is now created a tail weapon.
I've seen those extra long ones and I'm like, I don't know that I need that. I'm happy just reloading.
I have a box that is 1 5-pound glue roll.
Really? So you can clip it yourself?
Yeah. Like, I chose to make it
wow.
this long. This is my own doing. Ah!
For anybody wondering, this is just a tinfoil ball that I'm using just to texture this surface here.
We love the tinfoil texturing. Do you usually use a heat gun when you texture? I've heard that people do that. I don't use foam enough to have a thing.
I've only just started experimenting with that, and I absolutely have. And it's a little goes a long way kind of thing.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Huh. Yeah.
And you can very quickly deform whatever you're trying to make.
Yes.
It's a dance of try not to get it too close, and then try not to hold it too long. And
it's that delicate balance. Ow. I'm also now making sure I actually say ow every time I do burn myself, just so y'all know how often I'm doing it now. Like, the big ones are genuine me going, ow, ow, goddamn, that hurt. The little ones are just, like, little reactions. Alright, almost done with this, like, witch's hat stalagmite. Get on there. Yeah. Your turn.
About my turn to get one in there. Moving really fast with the hot glue here.
So what are you... Oh, this is like a bridge over the lava?
Yep. Doesn't need to be this big though.
That's so cool.
We're gonna figure out if we can cut popsicle sticks with just scissors. You ever done that? Is that possible?
I have not. I usually will score them and then break it. So I'll use like an X-Acto knife.
That is also a good idea.
Or an X-Acto knife and then scissors if you've got like heavy duty ones. That one off to the side. That is 2 of them base coated.
Ooh, yep, you sure can, but it is a little dangerous.
Difficult?
They kind of take off flying.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and make one of these rather big. Ooh, I can use this foam as an inner bit. Haha. I'm being smart with this foam I don't use and has been sitting here for a while. And that reduces the amount of tinfoil I need.
Alright, so we got 2 bridges.
Oop, oop, oop. Just knocked over all of my paint. It's fine. I caught it before it really spilled.
Okay.
Carve away at that.
Let's see, let's start to get some paint down.
I definitely have fully lost my X-Acto knife. I have no idea where it is. Oh, there it is. Kaha. Oh. Ow. That one wasn't from hot glue. That was from just the pain
Oh,
of...
hopefully not the X-Acto.
No, I was just pressing down on foam. And it hurt my fingies.
It's also important to reiterate to the folks at home is, sometimes you just got to trust the process. Things don't always tend to look fantastic right away.
We're very much a trust the process place. I am a firm believer in trusting the process.
Okay.
Ow. That time I stuck my finger just in straight hot glue.
Oh, that never feels good.
Nope. Alright, that box of tinfoil's dead. It was mostly dead to start. I got these like tinfoil sheets at Dollar Tree, and like they are genuinely great.
Oh, like they're pre-cut?
Yeah. That's just like a
Oh,
box
I've
of
used
30
those before. Those are great.
Hot, 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 hot.
I guess the technique that I'm exhibiting here is called wet blending.
I have only ever wet blended on accident when I've been impatient.
Yeah, that's how it happens.
And then you say that it's, it's on purpose. This is technique.
It's a legit technique.
It is a legit technique. I know what I am, and it is a chaotic mess. In the best way possible.
Take a sponge to it to get rid of all those nasty brush strokes. So everybody can kind of see. Got the direct light on top of it. But we're not done yet. Not on that part anyway. What is our time check, Ashlyn?
We are at 25 minutes.
Sweet.
Well, 24 minutes.
So let's move on to...
I do have like a little silicone nubbin for like your finger so that you don't hurt yourself hot gluing. I think I've used it once.
I wouldn't expect anything less from you.
Using the proper equipment?
You've been burned by hot glue more than anybody I know.
That's probably pretty freaking accurate.
Even myself. looks like I am gonna have to get a brush involved here with this. So I've created some nooks and crannies for myself.
Oh. Nice. It's looking great. Not that I'm surprised.
You've got a whole system over there. You're like on the assembly line. You know what you're doing. You've done this before.
Oh, just a few times. But not this exact technique. This is a more painful version.
And I would like to do more paper mache.
Paper mache is my
note.
favorite. I adore it. It is so simple. You can get some really cool stuff with it. As I again almost knock over my entire setup here. But yeah. For those who came out, this is like watching me garden. My potting shed is 100% scrap from other jobs. Furniture is headed from curb to Craigslist. Yup. That is the vibe here. I am very much the same. I just got a bunch of new things for the LARP I do that a bunch of people are here from. That I definitely found for uber cheap or free on Facebook Marketplace. And every so often my husband comes home and I'm like, look, I bought new things. But it was not bought, it was free. My streaming desk, I got this fantastic new streaming desk for the best price ever, which was free. And it's huge. It is this massive, really nice desk. It definitely needed some love and TLC. But it's absolutely gorgeous. And for the low, low price of the gas to get out there and pick it up.
Oh, gotta love that. That to me, that's meant to be. You were meant to have that desk.
I was. It was fate. It brought us together. I don't remember what these bits of, whatever the hell it is, foam were from. Oh. But I, cut something out at some point. They've just been, sitting in my desk for months.
I have an embarrassing amount of foam offcuts, just in various containers and grocery bags. Just kind of all over my workshop here.
Oh, yeah. Anyone who's come down here is like, wow, look at all this garbage. It's not garbage, it's potential.
It is full of potential.
Exactly.
That's how you have to look at it to be sane.
Sometimes when I grab when I pat down the hot glue, it's nice and warm and really lovely. And then sometimes it's like touching the sun.
Sometimes it bites.
Yep. It is a fickle mistress.
So I saw pictures of you on some kind of a panel at Gen Con. What was that all about?
Yes, I did my first ever live actual play. So I played the Magnus Archive system, which is, the system is the cipher system from Monty Cook Games. And so they took the Magnus Archives podcast IP and created a TTRPG around it. And it is super fun. I did it with Pocket Dragon Pub, so we did 4 streamed games on their channel. Their channel is linked in here. I think it's in my like suggested channels or whatnot. I was fiddling around with Twitch things. I might have done it right. I might have done it wrong. Who knows? But you can catch the VODs of that on their YouTube, where you can watch me be the Chaos Child that keeps touching things in a horror game. Which, to be fair, horror is one of those settings that you do need someone who will touch the things. If everyone's smart during a horror game...
Don't go in there, don't touch that.
You gotta do the thing that you're screaming at the TV screen for the character to not do.
Yeah.
And you know what? It means I got to touch some tentacles, and I got a cool tattoo from it, and I eventually turned someone into water by drawing on them with a Sharpie. Look, everyone else had weapons for, like, almost the whole stream. All of the episodes. I had gymnastics and some tarot cards. Amps! Ampersands was in that with me as Professor Red. I would love to do another game with you guys.
Cool.
Amps is amazing, an amazing player, an amazing person. We were roomies during Gen Con. I say roomies as if I was ever at that Airbnb for more than like 3 hours at a time. There's a reason my voice sounds like this. That's because I was out until like 2 a.m. every night.
So you just went full con.
I usually do that. I don't know when to not. It's also, so I won't be able, I'll probably not be going to PAX Unplugged this year. So this is why, like, most of my con friends, I only get to see at cons. And so this was my one time that I could hang out with my peeps. But it was an amazing time. I did that, and then I also performed in the Cosplay Cabaret as Alfira.
I think I saw a picture of your cosplay, and that looked great.
Yeah, my Manor Muppet. I will post the video, the full video of that performance. It was so fun. I got to be a Muppet. It was so goofy and silly and delightful. I'm talking with the guy who runs that particular event, trying to convince him to bring it to like pitch it for SDCC, so that I could do it again. There is video. I actually have 2 videos, because someone recorded it on my phone, one of the other participants, and then one of my duet partner's friends took another video. So, I do have video.
You'll have to post that up.
I will show it when I get the spoons to download it. Actually, I think it is downloaded. I think I just need to upload it at this point. Okay. I think this will probably be the last of the pieces that I make. And then I gotta see if these will dry in time. Oh, motherfucker. Ha!
Oh, you
See,
okay?
sometimes it's like touching the sun. This is an 18 and up stream. Sheerly from the fact that I curse when I am in pain. I don't think I have any of my ex-students on today, so we're good. It's okay, I'm not a teacher anymore. I get to be a real...
That's right.
I get to be a real boy. But if any of them are watching the VOD, I'm a real person. Don't judge me. Those who don't know, I used to be a middle school teacher. it makes sense.
You taught science, is that right?
I did. Science and theater. Which is a wild combination.
Well, I bet you were a heck of a theater teacher.
That was always so much fun. I adored doing that.
I bet.
I was so sad. We had grand plans in 2020. Thanks, Victor. You can confirm that I'm a real person. He's one of he plays at my table for my home game. Hi, Victor. Also does streaming. If you want to check him out. What? We're good. We're good. It's fine.
We have a camera collapse.
Yeah. It's fine.
Only a minor one.
Only minor. I just got a cattywampus tower now. It's fine. Stay. There we go. Cool. We're good. It was the tail of this. I keep whacking it. But yes, Victor Vichui does streaming as well. If you want to check what video game you're currently working through, I can't remember. And you put your channel as one of mine. Yes, Jesse is doing advanced painting techniques, and I'm over here injuring myself. I've somehow picked up a toothpick.
I'm still sponge painting at the end of the day.
Yeah. But it's got blend.
I've never tried a lava effect before, so this is completely new, and I'm hoping it works.
I have poorly. Which wasn't helped by the fact that I was doing it on hot glue. And hot glue is notoriously a pain in the butt to paint.
Yes, it is, especially when it comes to painting it. It just doesn't like anything other than spray paint, it seems like.
Yep. Now, if you can get a layer of spray paint down, it's better, but as an overall statement, is a bitch. So close. Alright, we have not about 10 minutes remaining. I'm not panicking, you're panicking. It's fine. There's always the point where I'm like, oh, I still have so much more. Oh no.
Yeah, I didn't quite execute my vision like I thought I would, but I got pretty close.
It looks great. Like, that's so cool.
I wanted a lot more like debris and stuff like that, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to get there.
Well, I'm making the debris over here. With our powers combined, it is one build. Teamwork.
We will have a cavern.
Yeah.
Just two different sides of the same cavern.
Exactly. Hua, 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 hua. Violence!
Just taking the rest of my little cork pieces here. Gonna make them little black rocks.
Ow, 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 ow.
Even some of the foam's getting stuck in here and it's gonna get painted.
Yep.
Okay.
It's part of it. It's totally planned.
Mm-hmm.
problem is now I'm rushing and I'm being even less careful with my fingers. Hot! What do I get for doing an ambitious one? I was like, I've got time. I can do a giant piece. That'll totally work. That won't bite me in the ass at all.
No, come on. I was worried about that. Since the foam's not stuck down, I'm as I'm painting it, it's trying to come up with my brush. I'm like, no,
Oh,
don't
no.
do that. Don't do that. Stay in place, please. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna have to glue these down.
Cool. Okay. Okay. Covered. Just one more little bit of this needs to get covered in paper. Hot. I have amazingly only used 2 napkins. So it's definitely economical in that regard.
That is pretty amazing. Dang it, come on. There we go. I gotta reglue that.
Okay. Whew. Ow. Oh, my fingers are so not happy with me. Okay, we've got 2.5 minutes. Oh, God.
Home stretch.
Home stretch. This thing is entirely white still.
Ooh, yep. Stuck my finger right in the hot glue. Ooh.
Oh, yep.
Okay. There we go.
It'd also be so much faster if I had spray paint. Which I do.
Absolutely. Oh, that'll kind of work. How about that? I love happy accidents.
Oh, God. So little time left. This one's definitely getting a sponge paint.
Yep, I was about to reach for the makeup brush, but I'm like, nope, sponge.
Yep. And, you know, the bits of white that show, totally purposeful. Striations.
Some worn path there in the middle. Love it.
Exactly. It's totally on purpose. I don't know what anyone is talking about. Okay, it's at least black. Really should have started with the big one. Ah. Ah! Shove paint on thing.
Do we have a countdown, or is it like...
Ah, the timer just went. That's it. That was the time. I got like three.
Brushes down.
Well, you can see the concept of what I was doing there. Oh, that's funny. Okay. Hands up.
Fingers?
Oh. Hell yeah. Okay. Well, you wanna walk us through yours?
Yes. So I sought to create something like a cavern that has a lava flow. I think that was pretty successful in getting even just a little bit of elevation. I wish I would have gotten a little bit more. I intended to make some like stalagmites and maybe like some natural like stone columns, but I knew that was kind of a stretch considering. But and I my drawing only had one bridge that I had planned. So since for some reason I used the popsicle sticks to make two bridges, and then I just cut those up into smaller bridges. But it worked.
That's
pretty effective, and I'm not.
That looks amazing. That looks absolutely
I'm not
incredible.
mad at my first attempt at the lava flow either.
Yeah.
I think it's all right.
That looks so freaking good. Holy crap. That's amazing. All right.
And this is, for the folks at home, this is a 12 by 15 square,
that is,
or rectangle rather, piece of foam board.
That is a fully usable full battle map that you made in an hour. Absolutely incredible.
Don't ask me to do it again. I don't know if I could.
Amazing. Wow. That looks so good. So I suffered from the fact that I did the smallest piece first, like an idiot. But I did manage to make rocks. So they are just black painted, so could be like volcanic obsidian. You know, we make it work.
They're so convincing, though. The form of them is perfect.
I am really happy with like the texture and the like three-dimensionaliness of them. Like they do look, they honestly look like lava flow. It really goes
And
with
with
yours.
yeah, it does. And also with it's just aluminum foil, right?
Yeah, it's just aluminum foil, bit of foam core, and napkins.
So
I
it's
got
basically with the metallicness of it, it's almost like an iron deposit rock.
exactly. I got a few sponges into trying to sponge paint the big rock. I definitely missed some black spots, but you know, it's fine. Uh, Structurally, I think it turned out really good. This is some really fun scatter. Putting a mini next to it, uh, like it's usable.
Mm-hmm.
It's got a good size in there. Uh, so once I'm done
Absolutely.
taking the quote unquote glamour shots for this, I will finish the paint job on them because I think these are actually really cool. Woo! Concept, yes. Execution, I should have used spray paint. Spray paint would have made my life really easy and fast because it would have dried faster too. So lesson learned. But also, I usually don't try and use. I try to not use spray paint on here because I have to go into my ventilated space, which is outside, and then I abandon all of you lovely people. Because
Yeah,
you don't
yeah,
want
we
me
don't
to.
need that.
You don't want me to ruin my lungs. I hope. All right,
No, we
so
don't.
we are gonna be taking some glamour shots of these, and I'm gonna be putting them up on my Instagram. If you came here from Chisel and Foam's Instagram, I'm tagged in his stories, but also I am Dollar Store DM. I'm gonna actually switch so that it's my freaking face. Hey, so I am Dollar Store DM on Instagram, TikTok, and then we have here is the Art of Adventure. We have just done a rebrand. I say we, I mean me. Currently just me, but it is intended to become a bit of a network. So every first Tuesday, I do these competitions where I bring in people to compete with me and really just to have a fun time and challenge ourselves in a build challenge. And then every other Tuesday is a crafting stream that is now called Conjure and Craft because I did rebranding. And on that, I just basically do random crafting, whatever floats my boat, whatever I need for my table at that point. And we hang out and we talk about crafting, talk about techniques. I share some of my favorite techniques, and it's a fun time. Sometimes it's cosplay, sometimes it's minis, sometimes it's terrain. Depends what I am in the mood for. On Thursdays is Pixel Party. See, they all have new names now. Pixel Party is my gaming stream. So right now I'm going through Pokemon Too Many Types. I have finally beaten Watson, and if you have not played Pokemon Too Many Types, it is highly chaotic and very, very fun because I am a Chaos Gremlin. So I choose the chaotic game. So it's been super fun doing that. We're working through that. Yes, Crab! Crab type is one of the types. It's become like kind of the community favorite. If you want to continue chatting about cool build things, we do have a Discord. I need to put the link in there. I'm going to put it up on my Instagram as well as in my link tree. It is currently not, but if you are subscribed as a patron, if you blah blah blah, if you are a patron on Patreon, they will you get automatic access in that includes at the free tier. It's just a quick way for me to get people into the Discord.
There are a lot of places on that Discord for talking about crafting of all kinds, talking about gaming, storytelling. The intent behind it is to create a community where we're not only discussing these shows, but that we're discussing the things that we're bringing to our tables. Because we do the best work when we work together. And we draw inspiration from each other. Like, I've just gotten so much inspiration from Jesse here. And yeah, I am going to be bringing back the Art of Adventure stream, which was kind of the flagship, which is why this channel is called Art of Adventure. It was originally just a singular stream. And in that, yes, holy crap, that is correct. Jesse's amazing. Jesse's been in magazines. I still have that. It was the magazine that you sent me. I still have it. It's still super freaking cool. But Art of Adventure is a stream where I bring in crafters who often don't get to do actual plays and things like that, because their content is more crafting focused, and that's just a different side of the TTRPG space, and it's an equally lovely part. But I bring them in for a one-shot of D&D, and then they build all of the minis, terrain, everything, 3D prints, what have you, for the next group. So it's a really cool community-based stream. I ran it for over a year before, and now I have good tech, so I can do it better, because I used to have to pre-record it, and then I edited videos on Canva. Don't do that. Fully do not recommend. Canva's not a good video editor. Obviously. So now that I have access to technology that I can use OBS, we're going to do that more. So that's going to be coming soon. If you are interested in partaking in either a budget build battle or on in one of the Art of Adventure streams, you can reach out to me on Discord, on Instagram. I'm very easy to contact. But I also now have a sign-up link in my Instagram bio. It should show up. I put it there today. I don't know. But if you are interested in participating in anything, let me know. I like building community. The whole tagline of this is craft to create community. And that's really what I want to do here. So I want to thank so many of you guys for tuning in. So awesome. We've got so many viewers today. I want to thank Jesse for coming and building with me and inspiring me to make lava things to terrorize my players with. And go ahead.
Oh no, I was gonna say I've enjoyed this so much. I enjoyed the last one we did. It's such an inspiration. It really kind of kicks my usual building and things that I make in the butt, and forces me to really think on my feet in a very short amount of time, and it's just always really fun.
We also definitely both planned what we were going to do today. I told him what the theme was, yesterday?
Yeah, like we were talking about last night, I think.
Yeah, I was at Gen Con. I got distracted. Because ADHD. But you did an amazing job. Holy crap. But with that, I want to wish everybody a great Tuesday. Come around on Thursday. I've got very annoyed dogs who want food. They're 2 minutes early. We'll be back on Thursday with Pixel Party, and we'll be back with Conjure and Craft next Tuesday. So, like, subscribe, follow. If you have a Prime subscription on Twitch currently not being used, go ahead and send that my way, please. But I hope you all have a wonderful evening. I need to learn how to raid because I would love to send you all to my other Twitchy friends, but I haven't figured out how to do that yet because I'm new to Twitch. So I will figure that out eventually, but I've got suggested channels also in the bio of amazing creators who do great things on Twitch in the TTRPG space. I type /raid username. Amazing. I unfortunately can't see who's live right now. Anyone in chat have someone in their network who is currently live that we want to raid? I will take suggestions. because I
Not
can't
anybody
see.
that I'm following.
It's the
That would
problem.
be
Is
in
like
this
this is
space
such.
anyway.
This is such. It can be in any space at this point. I am just not good at Twitch all the time. Basically, I have Twitch up on the stream manager and not in where I can see things. So I will figure that out at a later date. Go. Enjoy your dinners. Enjoy your Tuesdays. And High Shelf Collective. All right. Hey, Dungeons and Aprons. That's also a DM who's going to be. We're going to be doing things on this channel. There's going to be an actual play. It's going to be super cool. And I'm not going to spoil anything for it yet because we have logistics to do. All right, I'm going to try and raid into Hi. Let's see. High Shelf Collective. Let's see if it'll do the thing. Is it gonna do the thing? Oh, my finger like genuinely hurts from the glue. All right, I'm gonna try and see if this raid goes. If it doesn't, nope, it didn't. I will figure it out at a later date. I hope everybody has a great Tuesday, and I will see you all around. Remember, like, follow, subscribe, for both me and for Jesse here. You can find him at Chisel and Foam on Instagram. I hope everybody has a wonderful rest of their Tuesday. Bye!